This is Sparta!
Sorry everyone, I had to get that out of the way. God, that clip took me forever to get. Anyway, hello everyone and welcome to my video review for Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. Dark Messiah is a action RPG developed by Ubisoft for PC, and a port was recently made to 360, although that pretty much sucks ass, so don't even bother with that. There's not really a whole lot to talk about with this game. I mean, it's not that great, but that's not saying it's bad, but there's just... I mean, for one thing, the difficulty, it's really not difficult in places it should be, and it's way difficult in places it shouldn't be. I mean, like this part, you're supposed to fight the dragon, but all you really have to do is lure the dragon in here, and oh fuck. You gotta get his attention and lure him in here. Gotta get his fucking attention and lure him in here. Oh my god. Yeah, so you just lure him in here and you just drop the gate on his head. I mean, that's not hard at all. I thought, you know, you should expect to fight the damn thing with bow and arrow on foot. Well, the game is saving grace, I guess you would say, is the combat. I mean, there's so many ways you can fight your enemies and do battle with them. And you can drop drop crates on their head and kill them like you saw. You can kick them in the spike. Oh, that's my favorite thing right there, stabbing them in the neck. Oh, it's so cool. Anyway, you know, the combat's really intense, really in your face kind of stuff. You know, don't expect any battle to really be bland. I mean, you can even play an archer and you'll still have, you know, excellent in-your-face combat from time to time. Another cool thing you can do is, you know, like you saw right there, is when you knock an enemy down like that, just thrust your weapons into their chest when they're down and stab them. And that yellow bar by your health on the left side, that's your adrenaline. When you get that full, you can unleash a superpower kick-ass attack that'll kill anything in one hit pretty much. And like right there, I just killed 4 of those flying whatever the fuck they are. You know, it's a really powerful attack, but you know, it takes a long time to get it up like that. You know, here's another example of where the difficulty gets out of proportion, you know. I mean, that Cyclops should be, you know, pretty decently hard to kill, you would think, right? Well, turns out all you have to do is just knock that pillar on its head right there, and then you get to do that. Stab it in the fucking eyeball. Of course, if you do miss it with that pillar, then you actually do have to fight it on foot, which is pretty decent to do. The story it's really linear. There's hardly any choice involved. The voice acting, a lot of it is really uninspired, and you know, there's only a couple of characters I like the voice work for, but other than that, the combat's really, you know, the only reason for this game. And the stuff like this right here.
A pair of livers, I think.
What? You mean it's not a pair of livers?
Or only have one liver. I think you eat pair of something else.
I mean, the goblin just ate testicles right there. I mean, that's pretty funny. I mean, if you can resist the urge to just jump down and kill everything, you'll be treated to some, you know, slight comedic stuff like that. But you know, it's not that funny, but it still give you a laugh or two. You can craft swords, but that's really one of the only RPG elements to this. There's only 3 forges in the game, and the first 2 make really shitty swords. It's only until really late in the game when you get to make a magical sword that it really actually becomes worth it. But so other than that, forging swords, you just don't even want to bother with it. The game's $20 on Steam, so if you have $20 you want to spend on a game, go for it. But if you have a Steam account, there's really a lot better games you could go for $20, especially with something like Half-Life 2 on there. well, that concludes Dark Messiah. Later, everyone, and look out for my next review.
The prophecy of the Dark Messiah ends here.